Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Maria, Vice Principal at Rehan School, and as you know, welcome to our amazing episode. And today we have very special guest with us, and she is
Hi,
multi-talented. Thank you so much for your precious time. She is internationally celebrated scientist, educator, and visionary leader, Dr. Jelena Boskovic. So, without wasting time, let's explore her journey. Hello, Jelena, how are you?
fine. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank
Hello,
you so
everyone.
much.
Dear Maria, impactWali, lady and gentlemen, scientists, university professors, students, business people, etc. I warmly welcome and you and I very much appreciate the invitation that to do invited me for a podcast. The essence of beautiful art, beautiful word is gratitude to you, dear and respected Maria. It is honor to be you Amazon guest in the podcast that you successfully host at global level.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you so much for coming. First of all, please tell us what inspired you to pursue a career in genetics and biotechnology.
My inspiration for genetic began in high school through study at two faculty, chemistry and biology, master study in genetics in plant breeding, doctoral dissertation also of the field of the genetics and with breeding against the leaf rust pathogen competition of PhD in the USA at the University of Belgrade with my second advisor, Dr. Louis Browder, numerous study states based world institution and cooperation with prominent science. And my two mentor is Kansas State University, is a very interesting scientist in the world. I wrote two textbooks for students with my colleague Professor Isai in in forestry faculty in Belgrade, the content of which an encyclopedic overview of genetics in the many time. I also wrote a scientific book biotechnology in plant protection, which was the first in the world to include the complete biotechnology of plant protection. Now, I will tell you, I feel in love with genetics which are associated with the psychology of personality and heredity factor in human and living began. Improving the activity of our genes is reason enough to reject the uh, misconception that there are good, bad genes. On reality, the body is like a river constantly flowing and changing. Our body is like a vortex of energy that is 93% empty space. Our body is like brilliant idea and the cosmic mind on idea that look billion of years of evolution to development. But in reality, our understanding of the human genome, the set of all our genes has increased enormously over the last 2 decades. After almost 20 years of research and development of Human Genome Project, which was completed in 2003 with a complete map at the 3 billion basis pairs, the alphabet of the code of life that stretch along the double helix of DNA in every cell. Is genetic is very important. Agriculture, biotechnology, medicine, etc. Biotechnology is a relationship. Relationship is genetics. Biotechnology is a process methods involved in use biological systems organism or their derives to development or create product and technology. It is diverse field with opportunities in research, development, manufacturing, and other fields, spanning fields such as medicine, agriculture, and environment science. Key areas are all biotechnology, research and development, manufacture, clinical research, uh, data analysis and bioinformatics. Biotechnology also offers opportunity in areas such as quality assurance, technical support, project management, business development, and regulatory affairs. Uh, chemistry is very important, and biotechnology often requires strong background in biology, special chemistry in related science with advanced degree, master or doctorate often preferred for research position. Skills basis skill include scientific knowledge, especially in 21st century, the application of CRISPR technology in the recent discovery of the deletion of the third chromosome in chromosome 21, which cause Down syndrome. Research skills, data analysis, problem solving, and communication skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us amazing answer. Now please tell me, how did your early academic career in biology and chemistry shape your future?
My education began in my family, where it was constantly emphasized how important it was to be a learned person. When I dedicated to study natural science in high school, it was accepted that I would study natural science because they are basis of all other science. I first chose chemistry to study through which I joined a wide field and of interesting, especially in biochemistry, which is the basis of life psychological process. My professors were bored of science and mostly had doctorates from famous European university, and they paid attention to each student. During my study, I was demonstrator and learning a lot about with professionalism means higher education. After completing the chemistry department, I immediately enrolled in biology. Biology is closely related to other science, chemistry, physics, and geography, and the important mathematics in nature science. As basic science is extremely important, and pharmacy, medicine, dentistry, veterinary medicine, and agriculture. Through my study in biology, I learned how to define life and whether it's possible to explain it. With my current knowledge, we still do not know the origin of our life, but we play with life in different ways. The characteristics of life are organization, flow energy and matter, reproduction, growth and development response of the individual adaptation. I was very interested in this science because it studied form of life in our planet. Earth. My interest in genetics come from my scientific mother, Professor Dr. Katarina Borovic, full professor of genetics in Department of Biology in University of Nature Sciences, Novi Sad. Is very interesting mentor in my scientist life education process.
Thank you so much for your amazing answer. Now please tell us, what were biggest challenges you faced as a young woman in science?
What was your biggest during the different
Challenges. Ji.
what
What were
you
biggest challenges you faced as a young woman in science?
please science. Important is very very pathway is uh, is uh, is is hard. It's hard. It's hard, women. scientists from development country in contributed more to global innovation by focusing on adapting technology in young women to local context, strengthening scientific education, and actually engaging with polymaker. These include leveraging existing technology, fostering local innovation ecosystem, women adaptation technology, and fostering local innovation adaptation, grassroots innovation, open science, holistic approach, strength scientific education research, curriculum reform, research capacity building, international cooperation, policy influence, innovation ecosystem. Developing country in young people should cultivate local innovation ecosystem by provide support uh, for startup, fostering collaboration between academia, industry, and government, promoting entrepreneurship. Addressing financial barrier is hard for young women in science, in high education, intellectual property, in ensuring that local innovation for young people, women, are protected through appreciated or intellectual property framework is important for fostering future development and commercialization. By taking this step, scientists in development countries can play a more significant role in driving global innovation, leading to sustainable development and addressing critical challenges facing their nation and the world for young women in science and education and higher education institution.
Thank you so much. You have mentored over 41 PhD students. What qualities do you look for a good researcher?
Thank you very much. I much, I much is much student in much student is basis study, master study, and PhD. Postdoctoral this is a problem. Is a problem student is a challenge. Is a challenge. Become a good researcher is a challenging task that require a combination of skill and attribute as well time, dedication, and lot of hard work thinking. These are a basic quality that determine the success of a good researcher. A curiosity mind, the ability to see things from different perspective. Is what make a good researcher better. Good researchers are attentive to world around them and are open new idea and possibility. They are always asking a question and looking for answer. This ability to see the big picture while being curious about the smaller detail is what makes a good researcher explore new ideas, test a hypothesis, and make new discovery. Critical thinking. Successful researcher can think critically about the information that gather is they read about new development in their own and related fields. This in essential characteristics is a good researcher rather than simply accepting existing knowledge as a fact. You must have to ability to analysis and access to validity and reliability of sources, consider alternative exploitation for the results you observe and find connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. Creativity, the trait of a good researcher, including not only curiosity and critical things, but also creative thinking when it comes to problem solving, cultivating to ability to think outside the box and to come up with new and often unconventional solution to the challenges you face. They become a better researcher. This always you come across more groundbreaking research studies and results that address issues that address might usually miss. Objectivity is very important cognitive, cultivating basis, hard research, avoid the temptation to make an convincing statement or introduce personal basis, collaborative spirit, an important characteristic of good researcher, no, student and professor and researcher, ability work with well other. With the shift to more collaborative research, successful researchers often work with colleagues in team, diverse innovative approach to research problem while sharing idea and partnering in our other research. Communication skills. An additional strength of good researcher is the ability to communicate their finding clearly and effectively, which as a key coordinator and your access. Attention to detail. One, the key characteristic of good researcher and is meticulous at their work. Researchers must pay attention every detail, from experimental design to data analysis and overboard to writing and submitting a manuscript for publication. Time management. The understood characteristic is good research. Best ask yourself and manage you time well. Present flexibility, focus on self-care. Uh, in conclusion, for student perfecting the characteristic of good researcher is not quite or easy, but by working consistently toward development or strengthening this essential quality, oh, you will be well on your way to finding success as well established researcher. It's complicated process. My student is complicate, much thinking, detail, uh, detail, creativity, much thinking. No time in research in science.
I totally agree with your answer. Could you please share your story of groundbreaking research?
Research with research
Could,
leave trust.
could you share your story behind groundbreaking research on wheat resistance?
With resistance to leave trust. My
Yes, yes.
revolutionary My revolutionary journey in leaf research began during my master's study with my professor and mentor, Professor Dr. Jelena Boskovic, who has an international career and from the exponential scientific enthusiasm, a great love was born that grew into our marriage. Marriage, which was a role model, a scientific and university cycle, not only in our country, but also in numerous institutions we visited and our home, over 200 scientists in the field genetics, plant breeding, phytopathology from all continues on planet Earth have passed through our home. I developed new mathematical models for the inheritance of with resistance to leaf rust was the first in the world to the prove it experimentally after the theoretical explanation of scientists about gene accumulation. Created numerous hybrid line and lines 10,000 in the with the breeding program in the field of leaf rust resistance in authorship with my husband, Professor Dr. Jelena Boskovic, and scientists with in the international project team, much scientists in the world, a hybrid that showed the best results in international test entire the world breeding programs, especially in Mediterranean region. Next, please.
Thank you so much. Among your
Oh,
730,
please,
yes, among your 731 publications,
please,
is there anyone you are especially proud of?
please. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Among what happened?
No, no,
Can you hear me clearly?
no. I don't know.
Am I
My lap,
audible to? Am
my
I
my
audible?
my my
Okay.
laptop, my
Okay.
laptop is problem.
Okay. Am I audible to you now?
No, 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 no,
Please try to rejoin this session.
no,
Okay.
no good, no good. Please, please start
Okay.
interview.
Okay.
Yes.
I am asking about among your 730 publication, is there anyone you are especially proud of? Can you hear me now?
Yes, no
Yes,
problem.
our guest has some internet problem. That's why we are cut off a little bit later. Now we are moving forward. Among your 730 publication, is there anyone you are especially proud of?
The most interesting reference is the last one published after my husband that in 2009 in International Journal of Genetics under the title Jelena Bošković 2009 durable resistance to Fucsinia triticina by accumulation of resistant genes, Journal of Genetics.
Okay. How did your collaboration with Nobel laureate Norman Borlaug impact your outlook on research?
My husband, Professor Bošković, worked for years on project with Nobel Prize winner Ernest Borlaug and was involved as a young researcher at the time. He's an extraordinary scientist who influencing not only mere career development but also agriculture researcher around the world with his idea. I will take this opportunity to briefly describe the brilliant man and mind. Norman Borlaug was known for his decades-long science-based international agriculture improvement and education efforts. The work of his international Mexican group led at the Green Revolution. This revolution greatly increased the world's food supply by improving crops while improving soil and growing condition. It coincided with the mechanization of agriculture and the worldwide expansion of graduate education in science-based agriculture. Pollock and his colleagues using their miracle Mexican weeds changes the courses of history. There, with and the policy privated with the bird have been a catastrophic era in human history, an era that would have seen enormous human deaths from malnutrition-related diseases and deaths from outright starvation. Their efforts saved many lives and providing massive social and political upheaval that brought prosperity to areas in the world that had previously been considered hopeless. The 1917 Nobel Committee chose Bollock, who is both an outspoken farmer and a brilliant scientist and active insight, intelligence, and fierce determination. The young scientist, while working with the four Norman Borlaug on Mexican weed program, found it very demanding challenge indeed, demanded rewarding, working for and Louis de Borlaug we sometimes describe as being in a peace crop and marine boat camp at the same time. What the young scientists learned was the urgency in their mission to help feed the world. They can learn on a practical level with weight, no man or woman. Went with flower ready to cross work from dawn or dusk, windows can closely quickly. Uh, Population monster. Humanity a great challenge. Borlaug population monster. He deployed, believed in education and education's full global priority, especially education. He sang as now to this day. I enjoy nature, the luxury of unshaded wilderness, forest, mountain, lake, river, and desert and their worldwide, but also know the greatest threat their average human population. Norman Borlaug is much loved University of Minnesota. I study program. I study program PhD. PhD in Minnesota University is very important for me. Minnesota University is excellent faculty of agriculture in Weld. Collaborated Norman Borlaug, his University of Minnesota colleague collaborated plant pathology department. Norman Borlaug is a doctor agriculture science in leaf rust of weed. Leaf rust, the Steakman Borlaug created the Steakman Borlaug Center for Sustainable Plant Health in Minnesota. In IM study program, City Rust Laboratory, much scientists in the world, Professor Rose, Professor Bush, etc. Much professor is excellent research in the world. My husband is excellent international researcher. His work years ago better scientists in the world.
Thank you so much. What are major differences in scientific ecosystem of countries like USA, Germany, Serbia?
Scientific ecosystem of Germany, the USA, and Serbia differ significantly in terms of feeding research focus and overall structure. Germany boasts an established decentralization system with a strong industry collaboration and focus on applied science. The USA has a highly competitive, diverse, and globally dominant research landscape, heavily influenced by federal funding and private investment. Serbia, while striving to integrate into European research face challenge-related funding, infrastructure, and brain drain. Germany, decentralization and collaborative focus on applied science, industrial collaboration, feeding notable institution, USA dominant global player, global competitive and diverse, federal funding, private investing, notable institution, Serbia, transitioning and integration process, challenges to in feeding, brain drain, focus in integration program, different ecosystem, Germany, USA, and Serbia.
What advice would you give to young listeners who dream of making global impact?
Global global apart is very interesting. Global, especially young people. Global stage problem is problem young people young problem researcher problem research global problem today war Ukraine Russia new technologies problem new discovery uh, understanding new science, especially physics, artificial intelligence in new genetics recombination gene. COVID-19 is a recombination gene, a new vaccine, and much global problem, much work today, much work.
Now, this is our last question. One book that changed your life. Can you tell the name of this book?
Book my life. No, book my life is a very interesting book. My life. Oh, the question is very interesting. Book my life. Book my life. Book my
I
life. I
Any
I
book you
ah ah,
read that changed your
this
life?
question.
Any book name? Can you
But
please
this question
tell
that
us?
crosses my mind from time to time. The more I think about it, the more I realize that the wisdom I have gained over the years could have spread in many ancestry events. We often hear that young is voted young through it can learn so much our past in now to listen. Uh, to I either say don't to be hard yourself don't I what I didn't realize at the time was that mistakes are inevitable part of growth. No, one has it on figure out it's okay to stumble along the way. Take more risk and step and you comfort zone. I'm younger years. I was often afraid of failure. I provided my from following my dreams, taking risk and stepping out my comfort zone. I play is safe for a long time. I missed opportunity that could lead to growth. The lesson I could have learned I had embraced a noun earlier in life would have been invaluable. Trust yourself and your intuition. One of the hard lessons I had to learn was how to trust myself. I spent years seeking validation from others, seeking approval before making decision and questioning myself. I would that my younger self. You know them you think. Trust you gut, you intuition, and you instinct. You don't need permission from others to follow your dream to make decisions that are best for you. Don't compare yourself to others. Your journey uh, is unique and your worth is not defined some estimate or accomplishing. Use the power of saying no. I realize saying yes to everything often means saying no to yourself. I will tell my younger self, it's okay to say no. Setting boundary is essential part of self-care and essential for your mental health. Don't rush through life. Enjoy the present moment. It could talk to my younger self. I, I'd say, slow down. You don't have to rush through life. The future will come, but the present is where you 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 will find joy. Enjoy the moment as they come. Believe that everything happens for reason. I will take my younger self trust that everything happens for a reason. Every challenge, every mistake, and every failure is a lesson you need to grow. Trust the process and keep moving forward. What a learning, growth, this thing happened, uh, everything. If I could go back in time and talk to my younger self, there's a lot I'd say, but true is that I wouldn't change everything. I would simply offer advice to make the journey a little easier, a little more joyful, a little more authentic. Growth does not happen overnight, and self-knowledge is a lifelong process. After all, the most important relationship we will ever have is that one with ourselves.
Thank you so much for your precious time. And I think it's a wonderful session. I learned so much from your conversation.
I so much how young people as a global influence. Global influence is very picture. My message, young listener, around is important in making global impact. My message to young listener around the world that young people can realize the global influence but actually in training with the world around them, understanding global issue and taking action to address them the can be achieved through education, community involvement, and analyzing their unique perspective and skill to create positive change. Here, our young people can realize a global influence, understanding global issue, educate themselves, learn about global challenge, climate change, poverty, inequality, and conflict through various sources like news, documentary, and academic research. Explore different culture and perspective, connect to global network, take action locally and globally, engage in community interactive, advocate for change, adaptive, sustainable practice, support organization working in global issue, leveraging their unique skills and the perspective, use digital tools. Young people are often touch safe and can use digital platform to raise awareness, organize and combine and connect with other embrace creative and innovation, development creative solution to global problem and their artistic talent to inspire become leader and role model, inspire other action, recognize their power and agency, understanding their influence on other young people behavior and choose the influence they peer, believe their ability to make difference, stay informed, enjoy is continue to learn, participate in advocate for change throughout their lives. By activity and change with the world, young people can realize their potential to create positive global change and to contribute to a more just, sustainable, and equitable future. I I think, dear, respected dear Maria, is global perspective in intellectual women, young women. Global perspective. You.
Thank you so much for this amazing advice. And thank you so much again for your precious time. Now time of our live session has ended.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy our conversation and this session too.
Now,
Thank you so much.
so time is much. Time is much.
Yes. No, time is precious and time is too
Yes,
short.
yes. Next to meet you, next podcast, podcast one
Thank you so
yes,
much. We will do it. We will do it
yes
again
again.
whenever you have
Yes.
time. Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
Take care of
Goodbye.
yourself,
The
please.
the
Goodbye.
best regards to you and your family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I
Thank
love
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Take care of
I love you
yourself.
so much, my
Thank you.
Maria. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.